First person, line up right here.
If you believe in yourself,
Come on, right there.
you can do just about anything.
Are you guys excited? I tell my students, it's you. Nobody else is gonna help you. You have to do it yourself. You gotta believe that you are what it takes. You have what it takes to be successful.
Yes, sir!
Taekwondo has certainly helped Grandmaster Han Lee achieve his goals. The sport took him from humble beginnings to the Olympics.
I'm living the American dream. I grew up poor.
Lee won a bronze medal in the 1988 Olympics in Seoul and coached the USA Taekwondo team for 10 years. Today, when he's not teaching at one of the 3 Taekwondo schools he owns, he travels to 2 Aurora elementary schools to teach Taekwondo.
And the minute he came in and he told them what to do, all the kids just like snapped to attention.
I want to go there and help out because I know they don't have a lot of money to do a lot of after-school activities.
The classes at the schools are free. The most recent graduating class fills a football field.
From the air,
I've got one for you, 90-mile-an-hour clock.
all the way to the ground.
You are stopping the correct vehicle.
Trooper Josiah, EE, is making sure drivers follow the law. His Cessna plane is equipped with timers.
Passing the final mark now.
This operation took place over I-70 just east of Denver.
And we're up to 95 miles an hour now. Dark-colored passenger SUV.
You may not know it, but troopers are watching over interstates and state highways almost daily.
30 to 16, I have the lead vehicle.
Josiah's in the air while troopers on the ground sit and they wait.
We're down to 87 miles an hour. 87 miles an hour. He is eastbound and just about to come across underneath the underpass.
Marks on the pavement help determine if someone is speeding. Timers are placed on the instrument panel, and with quick calculations,
What we do is we'll list the highest clock. That was the fastest he made it through one set of marks, and he did it in 18.87 seconds.
You ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Isaac Neff says he's been waiting too long to get back to his favorite summer sport, wakeboarding.
The adrenaline starts getting to you. I forgot how good it feels to be out here.
Isaac was born with spina bifida and says if it weren't for adaptive sports, he'd likely be confined to his wheelchair.
2, 3.
Yes, there are some struggles, but it's not as hard as people think.
Go! Devin Butler's strapped on a GoPro to take us along for the ride.
Doesn't matter. As soon as you get out on that water and the boat's hauling you, you forget about everything else.
Forget about everything else until that inevitable crash. Devin was paralyzed from the chest down at age 15.
Hit it!
He became involved with Denver Parks and Recreation's adaptive sports program a few years ago.
Over that time, I've watched all the disabled children get up and start wakeboarding and water skiing, and it's truly amazing.
73 years after World War II, the memories and the emotions are still raw for Lila Morrison.
What is it like to hold this flag in your hand?
It makes my heart quiver a little when I think of what it meant. I didn't want my picture with it because it brings back too many bad things.
At almost 95 years old, Morrison knows a thing or two about freedom.
Freedom is not free. A big price was paid for it.
At just 22 years old, she landed on Normandy Beach post D-Day.
We boarded a small ship that went up to the beach, and you know the front of it opens up, and you walked out with all your worldly possessions.
She knew that land was sacred. So many men lost their lives there. But it was the Battle of the Bulge where this young nurse worked on her first patients.
What was that like?
Hell.
For 1 year, Morrison worked the shock and pre-op tent.
We tried to bring them out of shock and get them in a little better shape to go back right behind us with surgery.
For years, the faces of those men, the sounds and images of horror were too much for Morrison. It wasn't until recently that she could talk and share her story with others.
I wished I could have said, oh, this is a movie or something, but it wasn't. And you have to face reality. It was real. You can see how that would make you so thankful to be an American.